My name is Jordan Redlin and I'm here with Canadian Car Culture at the 2017 Canadian Auto Show in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Today we're going to see some new cars that have never been released before, today only, as well as some of our favorite cars of the show. Okay, you guys excited? I am. Let's go. Jordan, nice to meet you. We're from Canadian Car Culture. Awesome to hear that you guys have the new Giulia Quadrifoglio. I think I'm pronouncing that correctly.
Yeah, correct, perfect.
Tell me a little bit about the car. I know it's kind of, you're coming back against AMG. I know the car has a 2.9 liter engine, twin turbocharged, and produces some serious horsepower. What's your favorite things about the car?
So that's, thanks for having me. The cool part about the Giulia Quadrifoglio is it's a true performance sedan. This vehicle was engineered, when a dedicated team of engineers at Alfa Romeo had to build the ultimate vehicle, they designed the Alfa Romeo Giulia Quadrifoglio. So this vehicle is obviously lightweight, 50-50, near 50-50 weight distribution. Awesome. But the most exciting part, you touched on it already, it's the 2.9 liter twin turbo V6, offering a 505 horsepower. Right. The cool part about this vehicle is too, if you talk about performance, you're a race car driver yourself, so yeah. It's all about, it's more than just straight power.
Absolutely.
A lot of the thing is, we took this car to the Nürburgring in Germany. We set the fastest time for a four-door sedan ever at 7 minutes and 32 seconds.
Amazing.
So not just a little bit faster in the competition, we're around the Porsches and the Lamborghinis alike, so absolutely. Very exciting. So to sum it up in one thing, I think it's the whole package of the vehicle, how the performance comes together.
That's awesome.
I purchased a vehicle last year and wanted to change it up for the next season, so art is kind of like a thing of mine. We've never really seen anything of this kind of nature on the streets. Graffiti is something cool that I've always liked growing up, and so we decided to make a graffiti car.
So I understand these rims, specifically, this color is not available on the market, and it goes with this one-off car as well. Can you tell us a little about that?
Yeah, so once we finish up with the wrap, we needed something to make the wrap kind of pop out too. The team at Simply Tires and Ilker at Sports Car Boutique introduced me to HRE rims, and this is the new model for 2017. And the actual, it's a P201. The color is a one-off. You'll never see this purple ever again, and it's kind of unique, like the wrap of the car.
So I understand, Joey, the car was completed about 6 months ago, but it's never hit the roads yet. Are you excited about taking it on the street?
Oh, for sure. I'm excited in general just to take the car out. I can't wait for summertime. I said on Instagram, people are already going a little bit crazy because of its uniqueness to the wrap. And like I said, I can't wait till summertime, take this out and see everyone's reactions.
Awesome. So I'm here with Brian from Canadian BlackBook.
Good morning.
How are you doing today, Brian?
Very good.
Awesome. So we're here at the Canadian Auto Show, the 2017 Auto Show in Toronto. It's been amazing so far today in the media show. I know essentially the president spoke a little bit earlier this morning as you guys are sponsoring the event today. Tell me a little bit about your position with BlackBook and what you guys are looking to do in the future.
Sure, yeah. I'm responsible for editorial and research at BlackBook. So essentially we do two things. One is we forecast residual values for cars for leasing, and then we also publish a guidebook for values for used vehicles. Those are two primary lines of business.
Awesome. So I know we're sitting here in the Porsche tent, because essentially Porsche has been the recipient of a couple awards from you guys, essentially mostly with that residual value of the car.
Yes.
And I know they won best in class with some of their resale value. And also I know the president was talking a little bit about how the majority of Canadians don't actually really know much about that. Can you touch a little bit upon that?
Yeah, sure. One of the things that a lot of our business has to do with how vehicles age. Right. And we all know that vehicles as they age, they tend to be worth less, except for some collector cars. So a lot of what we're trying to do is educate consumers more about depreciation. And the reason it's important is, it's the number one cost of owning a car. And when we've done a survey, actually 2 years in a row now, and we've discovered that most Canadians don't, less than 2% understand that it's the biggest cost of ownership of a car.
It's crazy. That's a very staggering fact, essentially. Yeah.
So we're trying to shed a light on that and tell consumers these are some vehicles that do hold their value better than others. So we're trying to educate consumers, and in the long run, hopefully save them some money.
Yeah, absolutely. And I know a lot of the interesting thing that I found was that a lot of people, when they think about Porsche, they think about it as a luxury brand. They think that immediately it would drop a huge amount of value as soon as you drive off the lot, but it seems though that's not actually the case.
Yeah, Porsche's of the luxury brands, and we gave them, for the first time ever, we gave an overall brand award. So they won for luxury. And certainly Porsches do have that initial hit when you first drive them off the lot.
Right.
But when we look at 4-year-old vehicles, of all the luxury cars, they maintain their value the best.
That's awesome. Well, thanks a lot. I mean, I really appreciate your time and speaking with us, and looking forward to the rest of the auto show. See you guys around. Thanks. So I know the Audi R8 is nothing new, but we couldn't walk past the flagship of Audi without checking out the R8. I remember seeing this car back in 2008 with Robert Downey Jr. driving it, and I couldn't believe it. I loved the look. I'm so glad and surprised they've kept the car with those beautiful looks all these years. They still have that screaming V10 engine producing over 540 horsepower. Now, despite a lot of pressure from other manufacturers going turbocharging, they've left that engine in, and man, does it ever sound good. Now, next we're going to go and check out the interior, and we'll show you how the car looks like inside. So one of the first things I noticed right away when I sit in the Audi R8 is the massive 12.3-inch customizable cluster of gauges that stares me straight in the face. Not only does it show me the power and the torque of the vehicle, it also shows me that massive 10,000 RPM rev limiter on that screaming V10 engine. I love how they've combined with this car a classic feel with this beautiful leather stitching, as well as a more modern look and feel with the customizable gauges, as well as the carbon fiber outlay. They got the paddle shifters for the increased performance when you have it in the sports mode, as well as the standard gear shift for when you're just lounging around. This car really has that combination of both aggressivity with the new front style that they've added, as well as the more laid-back look to it with having the roof pop up and down in the Spyder version. Here is the new G550 4x4 squared, and it is huge. This new Mercedes is not new to the global market, but it is new to the North American market. Features 2 shocks on every single wheel, a massive ride height, 3 differentials, a massive V8 motor, and as well a massive price tag too. Now, you won't see many of these on the road because, like I said, it is new to the market, but if you ever do see one, it'll go straight through 3 feet of water, it'll go over a boulder 1.5 feet tall, and it'll roar down the highway, of course, and well, hell, it can probably drive over anything on the road. If you see this car, you walk up close to it, you'll tell that basically you gotta stand up this high just to get into the damn thing. Well, that pretty much wraps up the 2017 International Auto Show. It was an amazing year this year with record attendance of over 340,000 people over the 10-day period. We saw some really cool cars, met some really amazing people, and had a great time here. Tell us what you thought about the show. Put it in the comments section below. But for now, it's time for us to go. Good night.